Hello, Earth and Space Science class. This is the last instructional video for Unit 2, and this is kind of along with your assessment. So really, you're just demonstrating your knowledge of all the things we've learned about in this unit about Earth's history. To kind of give you kind of an overview of what we talked about this unit, we really started with how do we think the Earth formed? What did that early solar system look like? And how did early Earth kind of lend itself to how we think life started? That was kind of later on. But mainly we talked about how early Earth formed and kind of what that was like. And then we kind of marched through all these different major events that have happened throughout the geologic timescale, Earth's history, and kind of big events, whether it was mass extinctions, whether it was life coming on the scene, and different things related to life, like the Cambrian explosion or the Great Ordovician biodiversity event, the Gobi. All kinds of stuff there that we talked about as we kind of went through different events in life, or Earth's past, I should say. We then spent a whole week, I know so much, on how do we actually know this stuff. And we talked a lot about the two different types of dating, absolute and relative, and kind of how we use those to give us the evidence of what we have figured out in terms of how old the Earth is, when these things happened, and how we kind of put everything into order. And then the last thing we really talked about was how has life and Earth kind of interacted in this kind of almost like a tug and pull. What's the term? Give and take. You know what I'm trying to say, where it's like a tug of war kind of, but that's not what I was going for. I don't know what I was trying to say, but where they've been kind of reacting to each other. So the Earth will change, that impacts life. Life will change the Earth somehow, and vice versa. So we kind of learned about some specific examples of both impacting or interacting with each other, and that was kind of the last big idea as well. I know when I gave this test last year, this was right around Thanksgiving break. I don't know if that's the same for you guys as of right now, but I'm hoping this will be hopefully something you can do before you start relaxing for your Thanksgiving break, and then you kind of enjoy it. This test is probably, I wouldn't say it's harder than the other one, but it's very vocab based. So make sure if you're studying, watching this, study your vocabulary. A lot of the test is just vocabulary with a little bit on the big ideas. So that's your assessment. I'll go through how to take it and kind of some different questions you might encounter, but that's really about it. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.